Callie, I can say without a doubt that you are one of the best being able to recruit in a remote area and finding professionals who can do the job, even though there may not be a big pool of candidates. And I would just love to know, what do you think makes you successful at that?
I see what other companies, whether it be competitors or somebody in the same industry, have offices within that surrounding area. So I can kind of take my search to those offices and see if there's anybody, that we could talk to, or even just to get people on the phone and get more familiar with that area, or if they know anybody. I'm always trying to get the most out of phone calls.
So you're saying that if you speak to somebody and they're not a good fit for the role, you're still asking for referrals?
Definitely.
Wow.
Referrals, when you are in a remote area, are key.
Yeah. Because small towns, right? A lot of people know each other. Okay, that's great.
Yep.
The other thing I think you're really good at, when you know a lot about the vertical that you're recruiting in, is realizing that not all titles are created equal.
Yeah.
Right. So a senior at one company could be, a coordinator at another. A manager at one company could be just a senior accountant at another. If we're talking in the accounting arena, it all depends on the size of the company, the scope, how they title things. And so I love how flexible
titles are
and how creative we can get to identify the right talent. Meaning, if somebody is looking for an individual contributor of, a company, and it's, this title, that you may be able to find that exact person. They just have a different title at a different company.
When location narrows your search, you have to open up other areas, especially titles. I mean, it could vary across industries, across org structures. So yes, keeping your eye open on different titles will definitely bring more people in the mix.
One of the things we can do with technology and LinkedIn is we can really narrow down a search based on someone's previous experience too. So even though they may be in a different role now and the skills could be from 3 years ago, we can still find it.
True. And I think, being trusted by our clients is also key too, because they know if we're vetting somebody and maybe they don't have the exact title we were looking for, they know we're asking the right questions to make sure that they have the skill set and at least get them on the phone.
Yes, I couldn't have said it better myself. Sometimes, and people don't update their LinkedIn. Yeah. They don't update their resume every day. So not everything that we're seeing is accurate. But when we get somebody on the phone and we have a conversation with them, I feel like that's really where we shine, is being able to use like our interpersonal skills to fully vet someone to see if they're the right fit.
Yeah.